guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be recreating this makeup that I'm wearing today. I create a multicolor type of eyeliner. For that I use a powder eyeshadow, but I wet a little bit the brush, so I create a very intense kind of eyeliner of product, so I could create this beautiful eyeliner. So if you want to know how we do this wearable multicolored eyeliner, keep on watching. You're gonna get started as always by priming the lid with an eye primer to prevent creasing, and then I'm gonna be using Start from the Gwen Stefani over on Decay palette to intensify just a little bit my crease. And then I'm gonna go and use the Skimp eyeshadow to just give a little highlight to my arch of the eyebrow, just a bit. It will give a little more later on. Then I'm going to move to intensify the crease, so I'm going to be using Punk, which is a burgundy dark brownish shade, very warm and chocolatey looking. I'm going to be adding on the outer part of the lid and also the crease, just to give a nice kind of triangle shape. And I'm going to be intensifying as much as you want, but I'm going to leave the rest of the lid completely free. Now I'm going to give a little bit of extra highlighting by applying Blunt from the same palette on the arch of the brow once again. And then we're going to move to create our eyeliner. I'm going to be using the same palette, but I'm going to be wetting a little bit or damming my brush with a setting spray 10 Year Younger from Motives. And I'm going to be taking Blackout, which is the black matte eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm going to be creating the outer part of the eyeliner. Then I'm going to move to the next color, which is going to be once again Punk. I'm going to be also using a wet brush to get a little bit of the product on my brush and create a little more part of this eyeliner. Next color is going to be the Harajuku, which is the pink one from the palette, and I'm going to be doing the same, leaving just a small space for the last color, which is going to be Pop. This color is going to go on the dotted area from the upper part and also a little bit on the bottom part. With the same technique of damping a little bit or wetting a little bit the brush with the fixer, I'm going to be adding a little bit of black on the outer part, and with the dry color and dry brush I'm going to be adding once again the black on top of the eyeliner I created on the upper part, the outer part, and then I'm going to be creating the rest of the eyeliner on the bottom part, which is going to be on the end a little bit wider part. I like it's going to be have a little of a gap where I place the highlighter, just to give that kind of cut effect on the eye and just intensify a little bit more and create a little more graphic eyeliner. I'm gonna be adding an eyeliner pencil just on the outer part, just on the black that I applied. Then I'm gonna be adding a light beige pencil on the waterline. I'm gonna be curling my lashes. I'm gonna be applying a set of false lashes. I'm gonna also retouch my eyebrows, and then last thing is going to be adding some mascara on top. Now we start with the face. I'm gonna first apply a concealer to conceal my dark circle areas and also to make sure the bottom part of the eye makeup is completely clean and neat. Then I'm gonna be applying my foundation with a damp sponge. I'm gonna be using Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna be using the same sponge to apply my contouring, which is going to be a cream contouring. And once again, using the same sponge, I'm gonna be applying the loose powder. That will give some dewiness to my face. I won't get that dry because I have a dry face, so it will give that nice and moisturized type of effect. For my cheeks, I'm going to be using an earthy curly shade on top of my cheekbones, and now is when I'm going to be applying the mascara because all the lashes are completely dry. And last step is going to be to apply an highlighter. For that I'm going to be also dumping a little bit of brush and apply. Look how it looks, it's amazing. Then I'm going to be applying just a very nude lip, and we are all done. This is our multicolor eyeliner that can be created with any type of shades you want to. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed to create this multicolor, very wearable makeup. You will find right there below, on the bar below, the list of products that I used to create it. And if you do recreate it, please send me a picture to my social networking. Right here they have the direct link to the screen to the channel and there the previous tutorial. As always, thanks so much for spending some time with me. Be happy. See you next one.